All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Valheim, where we're building our stuff here. Ah, that's bad. That okay. That was close. I was really lucky that that didn't have any consequences. So what happened was is I had launched the game through Steam instead of through the mod launcher, and if I was really unlucky, I would have lost my all my gear that was equipped in these slots over here because these didn't exist right there. I think the only reason I didn't lose anything is because I didn't save the game. The game didn't save um, before I did that, before I was able to exit the game. I don't know how often the game saves. I'm not sure if it saves it like at a certain time limit or if it saves it with saves it when you go to bed only. I don't know. Okay, so I do have the nails on me. I wanted to see what the ah, 1 second. Let me click out, click back in. That should, yeah, that'll let me do that. So let's see, what is this? What do the shutters look like and how big are they? Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so they're only quarters. They're only quarters, huh? That means I'm gonna have to change how this window is then, I think. Here and grab this stuff as much as I can anyway. So let's see. Let's go ahead and get the flooring in. It's going to be the main deal here. Wow, okay. So this is not actually snapped to the top of that, so that's why I can't... It doesn't snap to the top of the deal. It always snaps down into it. It won't snap to the top of it. If I do that, can I snap it to this? Nope. That doesn't help us at all. What if I put the door there? No, that's not where I want the door anyway. Why does it snap down off into it? I don't know. That's so weird. Maybe I need to put down a flooring or something to do it. I don't know. Not how I want that. Is that throwing me off or what? I think I'm just gonna have to snap it off myself. Night King quickly. Definitely going to have to go and chop down more trees because all I got left is the fine wood. I'll check the back, but I think that's all I got left is the fine wood here. Yep, all that's left is fine wood. Alright. Definitely going to have to chop some trees down here soon. Foggy this morning. That's not going to help me build what's the freak soever. Lovely. Hopefully it burns off quickly so I can see. Okay, so why is this pushed out? This whole section here is pushed out. Okay, so it's something wrong with these three then. That's not gonna work, is it? Hmm. Why is it? I have no idea why it's putting it like the other way. But it should be going that way. All of them should be going this way. And they are. It was just that one for some reason. Oh, these are wrong as well. So I'm gonna have to replace all these here. Yep. I have to replace all those because they went the other way instead of doing the correct way for some reason. There we go. Now they're all facing the correct way. I want them facing this direction. I don't want them changing direction midway through. Alright. I wonder if I'm gonna have to put like a pole or something here. We're out of wood. We're out of wood. Okay. I'm gonna leave that there. So we definitely need to get rid of this anyway. Rid of this too. So this is a fir tree. Oh, I lost my lumber. I lost my skills though. No? Yeah, I lost lumberjacking because the mod went away. That's unfortunate, but at least I didn't lose all my gear. Oh, I got a magic hoe with health regen 4% when my health was critical. Okay. Well, I'll replace that then. Let's see, how am I doing here? Got almost 2 stacks of wood out of that. We can do probably... We might be able to finish the floor off of that, I'm not sure. Okay. So it's still supporting. Even though it doesn't look like it's supporting, it is still supporting. So I'm not sure what's going on with the stability thing. Because it's showing that it still supports. It's still supporting even though it shows it doesn't. So, yeah, it's a little weird. Whoops. There went my hammer. Okay. I can't fix it because the crafting station needs a roof. Yeah, I think I need to get I think one of the main things I need to do is I need to do the room where I'm going to keep all of my crafting, but I kind of wanted to do a big room for that, so that's going to take a while. I guess I should get rid of all this extra stuff I have on me. Like the extra hoe and stuff. Okay. Okay. So, yeah. I'm that far. Okay. So, let's see. Uh, I need to decide where I'm going to have my crafting area, where I'm going to have my storage, and where I'm going to have my kitchen. Because that's where I'm going to be putting things for a while, long while. I think this whole section over here is going to be my crafting area. So let me see here. Put this here, maybe? Yeah. Out of wood. Okay. Ah. Yeah, that might lend itself to something nice there. That 3 wide gap. Big ass window is what I'm thinking of. Okay. Alright. Let's head on back to the house here. I think that's kind of how I want it laid out. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add like a second floor to the place. And right there above the crafting area is going to be my storage. And then on the other side of the house will be my my bedroom and stuff. Is what I'm thinking. On first floor, the other half of the house will contain a like a kitchen area maybe. I think the majority of the first floor is going to be taking up with crafting areas. Um, I think what I'm also going to do. Hmm. Do can workbenches overlap? I don't know. So if I place this here, it's definitely overlapping. So yeah, okay. So we can kind of like overlap. Okay. I just have to figure out somehow how to hide that one because I'm not really going to be. I'll be building something. I'll be building like an extension off to one side. Don't know which direction, which will house all of my furnaces and smelting and stuff. Is what that's going to be. So I'm going to have to figure that one out. So we're kind of going to want um, windows here. I think I'm just going to place... How am I going to do this? I could actually do this a little bit different. We can use doors as windows. We could also try using wood gates as well. Ah, that's annoying. Yeah, that's not really gonna work, is it? I don't like that. What about doors? If I add like a door, yeah, I can do that. That's like inside too much. If that was more centered, um, there we go. That works. That works right there. I don't know if I need to do... Maybe I do want it 1.5 tall all the way around. I might want it... I think I might want it 1.5 tall all the way around. I'm not going to do that side, but I'm going to do all of this side 1.5 tall, and we'll go from there to see how I want to do it. See if I can fix this here. So, need that there, that there. Maybe I want the gate instead of a doorway. I don't know. That's the wrong place for the poles anyway. That works. Don't have much left in the way of wood. I'm gonna have to go and get some more here. Get one more, and then gotta go and get more wood. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave this as a window. I'm not sure which one of these two I would want as a window. Maybe this one, because we're pretty far away from this other window. I might actually need to go up even higher on those, because I'm gonna need to, if I'm going to make a second floor, I kind of want at least room, you know, and I don't think there's room. little bit over 2 stacks. Okay. So I need to figure out where I want my stairway as well to go up. Maybe here? Do I want to go up more, or is this enough? If I build flooring, let's check and see what it looks like. Yeah, that's too small. So I'm gonna need to probably go, well, I could make a landing here and then go up again. Ah, okay. Let's see. Does that allow me to put this here? No. Okay. That works. Okay. Problem is with all these supports, it's just gonna make it hard to get this done. Is it possible for me to like snap it in the middle? I might be able to just snap it in the middle like that. Make a landing here. Landing here. Yep, there we go. Okay, so this should be, yeah, this should be more than a tall enough for me to do this. Kind of acts like railings, maybe. That works. I just lost the deal, but that's okay. So I got me a stairway for a second floor here. Thinking about various things. Um, the auto run feature stops if you jump. Interesting. Okay. A little bit annoying. Rain today. Alright, well, that's gonna make it annoying to do it. I think before we go, I want to get a start a little bit on the type of roofing that I want. We'll see. I'm kind of thinking of doing the sunroof thing. Basically, you can make kind of like a sunroof thing if you use the ladders deal. These things, they can act kind of like a sunroof. And I was kind of wanting to do that over my crafting area. First, I have to get up high enough to be able to do it. And I think I want to go all the way down with them. This whole side. At least one row of them. Might be good to do two, but I think I just want to do one row of them. Let's do this. Okay, at least the rain's over with. And get some, like some railing here. This might not work now that I think about it, because it probably is not counted as closing in, right? And the flooring doesn't count as a roof. I already know that. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to have like a natural light thing going on over the crafting station, but that's not going to work. It won't let me do it. Um, okay, so that worked. Okay, so I'm going to give it a shot, but I don't think it's going to count because it didn't count a second ago. So do that. That needs a roof, yeah. So anywhere I have a crafting station, I have to have the roof over it. Okay. So this is not going to work over here. We'll have to change that next episode. I guess we're going to do like a skylight over the kitchen then. That's about the only thing I can think of because we're not going to be able to do it here because this is where all of our crafting stations going to go. And if every one of them needs a roof over the top of them, this does not work for me. Okay. So like I said, over here, probably from this pole here to this pole here will kind of be my kitchen area. I'm not sure how big I need it to be. So what I'm going to do real quick before we go is where is like the center of the room? It's 2 watt. Oh, okay. It's 4. So what I can do, yeah, let's just do it right here. So we're going to take that out and we're going to raise the ground here. I think I have enough for the fire pits. I do. Place that right here. Gonna take a spit and place it over top of it. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to move this roofing type from over here to over here atop this thing. Use it as kind of a chimney section with the kitchen area. Now this thing, does this need a fire under it? Does this need the campfire under it? I don't know. I don't know if that needs the fire under it or not. I'll look that up real quick in between episodes. Yeah. So I'm just going to have to take all that down again, put it over here, over this whole section, and put regular roofing over here, which is fine. Like I said, I just wanted to see if I could get like natural light in. One thing I could do instead of these half deals right here is let me go ahead and remove these two, put a roof in. Is that still okay? So with the doors open, I can still do this. Okay, that's what I was worried about. So what I'm thinking of is how much, 2 per, so probably I'm thinking about replacing this whole section right here with shutters up here. I don't know yet. I might go ahead and just replace this whole thing with doors and just leave the doors open all the time. That way I can have light over here. Yeah, I might do that. It's gonna look funky from the outside, but I kind of want the natural light to come in. Yeah, I don't think I want it to close from the outside to the in. I think I'm going to have to leave it open here. The thing of it is I think this is too many. So I might do every other one. I'm going to try the shutters first up here at the top to see how that looks, and then we'll change it. But I'll have to go ahead and replace the whole roof over that section. And I do want my roof here on this level. I don't want to raise it up. I'm kind of hoping to have the ability to make like a sectioned roof, like a roof down here, and then up above here another section of roof if I can. I don't know how that's going to look real quick, but that's what I'm thinking. So yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and remove these to get this wood back since we don't really need to. And we're going to go ahead and head on back to our other base and call it an episode there. I know this is going to be really boring for a lot of people, this building area, but I kind of want to do this just so I could get like used to the building. If I do this enough, I might be able to, you know, make them faster going forward. Because I'm going to have to make more than just this one base going forward. I'm going to have to make bases often, like near the swamp, near the mistlands, near the ashlands, all kinds of stuff. Just I'm gonna have to do that because I can't just have one base. I can always just come back to one base. I think I could just maybe have like a portal base. That might work. I've never like I said, I've never messed with portals before. We do have the ability to make them now, though. Where they at? I don't know. Ah, they're in here. Yeah, if it's fine wood, the gray dwarfs, and the cores. We would have to go get more cores, of course. Definitely got to go get some more wood as well, which we can do. Yeah, and the second level, right near the crafting area, is going to be the storage area. We're going to make that pretty much the whole length of that crafting area as well. And then we're going to have to get our furnaces and our smelters section done as well, which is going to be a whole other little section. We'll just have to see how that goes. So thank you for watching. We'll be back next time with more Valheim. See y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.